Warning, what you are about to see may cause laughter, excitement, or arousal. Please proceed with caution.
Get ready for Courtney, she's on her way. Prepare for the best time, the night turns to day. We are hyped up and ready, can't sit still. The most fun's about to start, let's feel the thrill. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy, it's gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight.
Hello. I'm already in pain. Hi everybody. There we go. I need to figure out this lighting situation because every day it's completely different. Anyway, hi. Hi everyone. So here's the deal. We're gonna have a slight detour tonight. Movie night is still on, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang out here for a minute, and then we're gonna join. I'm gonna hop on with Keanu because I found a list of codes for the game that she has been very having a lot of fun playing, and I have been joining her streams playing that game with her, and I kept accidentally clicking this spot to enter codes, and I was like, I don't understand what codes. So I googled it, and I was like, dude, there's codes. And so I'm gonna hop on with her, and we're gonna play that game for a little bit, for a little bit of time, and then we're gonna go play a movie. We're gonna play a movie. Well, kind of, yeah. We're gonna watch a movie. So right now, what we need to do is pick out what movie we're going to watch. Okay. So first, hello. Hi, Zoomoko. Hello. It's good to see you. And Chris Thompson is here. Hello. Wait, is there a movie night tonight? Yes, backhand. That's that's the plan. We'll see what happens. I mean, you never know how we can derail around here. I mean, last time I tried to do a movie night, we ended up playing Maniac Mansion. Want to play Maniac Mansion? And Push-Ups is here. Hello. You vote for Blade Runner? Can we listen? It's November. I think Is it your back again? Yeah, because I don't stretch. Hop on Keanu. Yes. I'm going to hop on Keanu. I didn't think you could cheat on a dress-up game. No, it's not cheating. Like they give you the code. You just have to enter the code. It's not a cheat code. They give you a spot to. Do I need to play the game for you to show you? They give you a spot to enter a code. Like I was hitting it on accident. Yeah, it's like for fancy stuff like crowns and stuff. So it's because I'm disabled and YouTube discriminates. Exactly. I am disabled. And YouTube discriminates against me, which is a hate crime. Yeah, I've been like tired. You know what the problem is? This weather change. I need vitamin D. That's my problem. That's why I just feel so sloth-like. I need did I take any vitamin D today? I didn't. My knees ache when the weather changes. Wow. Knees. I'm not at that point in my life, but I just like my I feel just like I'm like, you know. That's how I feel when when the weather changes. I feel just more sloth-like, and then I like the last 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah. Like even at first when it started getting darker earlier, I was like, oh, I love this vibe of like, I get up, it's like 6 o'clock. And I feed the dogs, and then I work out, and it's still dark out, and I feel like I'm like, I don't know, started the day before everybody else, even though that's really not the case because most of my neighbors have already left the neighborhood for the day. But I just, like I just feel like, I don't know, what am I saying? What words? But anyway, so like basically the first couple of weeks of October, I feel like I'm accomplishing so much in the morning when I wake up early and I do stuff before it gets light out. But then like by the time the November hits, I'm like, I can't. So Danny Vo's here. Hello. Get in the gym, take your vitamin D. I don't actually work out in the gym because I live in Washington State. Does anyone know what I mean by that? Oh yeah, that. Really? Do you know what they have at gyms? Oh, you actually mean it? You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, I can work out at home. So I do that. But to be honest, there is a vibe. Like there is something about working out at home that I'm just like, ugh. No. I don't want to get dressed in front of certain strangers or be exposed to certain strangers that frequent a gym in a blue state. Yeah, push-ups gets it. Maybe you'll meet your husband in the ladies' room. Yeah. I've been going on walks in the rain lately, even in the rain, and I kind of like it. I mean, having dogs, I have to walk. I walk my dogs every day, or at least most days. The other day, oh my God, I was so annoyed because like the other day when I walked them, it was the only time during the day that it was raining. I mean, not like the only time. Like in the morning, it was kind of gross, and I was like, well. And it started raining, and I was like, maybe I'll try and maybe I'll have to push it off or something. Maybe I'll have to like wait a little bit. And then I was just like, whatever. It's probably just gonna rain all day. Who cares? It was probably raining for like maybe an hour before I started walking them. And then I finished walking them. And the rain went away. And I was like, dang it. Well, it's probably gonna start raining again. The sun came out for the rest of the day. Do you run with your dogs too? Sometimes, well, for a while there when I was like really bad at keeping them under control, I had to run with them. Because they were stronger than me. But they are little chihuahuas. So I don't know about running with them. Like, they're idiots too. Like, I feel like that would end in a disaster. I'd lose a couple teeth because they're just dumb. They're so dumb. And then Chungus, when I walk her, because I have to walk her separately, because but her legs are so short, and she like I don't think she's not gonna be able to run. She's too much of a sausage. Overpowered by ankle biters. For a while there, yeah. I mean, there's still a little out of hand because Penelope is untrainable and mentally challenged. And Cricket's actually really good on her own, but I am not about to be walking all three dogs separately, right? So she's good by herself, but she tries to race the other dogs when I walk them. And so I'm like, it's easy to put up with it with Penelope and Cricket, but Chongus hates it so much that she tries to like slip her harness and stuff. And she did slip her harness once. And I was like, nope, never again. So that was a shit show. Oh my God. But yeah, so I walk Penelope and Cricket together, and they're assholes the whole time. And then I'll walk Chungus by herself. But I have considered if I got roller skates. The thing is, that would be so dangerous. But if I got roller skates, they would be able to pull me around the neighborhood. It's just that they would also pull me into traffic, and then like I'm on roller skates, so I'm not able to like stop very well. I have a double stroller for my dogs. I have a backpack for Dexter when he comes and visits, because he's actually like he has enjoyed walking with the dogs every once in a while, but for the most part he prefers just being in his backpack. But I do have a stroller for him, but that's a little difficult to try and walk him in the stroller and hold the leash for the other dogs. So it's just easier to carry him in his backpack. My goodness. Just be sure to wear knee pads with the roller skates. I would be dead. I would have to wear a helmet, like, because my skull would crack open. I'd need a mouth guard. I would need like a pillow for my face, because I would definitely break like some teeth and my nose for sure. Although maybe it'll benefit my nose because I do have a deviated septum. But yeah, I don't know. See, I told you guys. I'm tired. This weather is wearing me out. I need to go somewhere sunny. Get out of this little funk. You know, there was something I was going to talk about, but I forgot. This is my problem. I forget to write stuff down. I am out of it. See, this is why I don't do these things. This is why I took an accidental break, because I forget. I forget everything. Oh well. You guys can just watch me try and figure out something else to do. But yes, so I think I'm gonna double check. Keanu. Or check her, see if she's scheduled the stream yet, because wait a minute. Hold on a second. Sorry, there a Chrissy Bear members only stream popped up in my feed, and I think it was one that I don't know. I think it was one that some oh, I forgot about the get fucked. I forgot about that. Jake Hudson, everybody. He got banned from the chat. Not mine. I actually forgot about his existence. But he doesn't know about mine at all, so I think we're safe. But he got banned from that chat. Okay, so she didn't schedule the stream yet, but you're trying to watch both channels? What do you mean both channels? What's happening? You and Kiki go to the Dominican Republic. You know what? Yeah. We should go to the Dominican Republic. Who the hell is Jake Hudson? Oh. Okay. Here. Chris Thompson, you don't know who Jake Hudson is? Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we could play it. I said play it. Ma'am? Okay, get this.
It's Keanu C. Thompson. It's Keanu C. Thompson. It's always Keanu. It's Kiki time. It's Keanu C. Thompson. It's Kiki time to rock the world in 80 ways. It's Keanu C. Thompson. Benson Mason. Kiki Thompson. Made for real people. Love you, Kiki.
Oh, please stop. No, Chris, you know what? That's what you get for forgetting. Hey, Keanu, you have birth control. Oh my God, Push-Ups is bringing up all these amazing gems from the good old days with Jake Hudson. Man, he would not stop calling in though. Jake means well. He just gets a little overwhelmed sometimes. See, the one thing with Jake is he just needs someone around to handle the weird trolls that are trying to start shit. Because like he'll call in and it panicked and people are saying that you guys are using me and blah blah. Like would any realistic person is gonna be like, you using you for what, right? Like there. So when he, especially because like he was the one that would not leave her alone. Like she had her show that she was doing, and he wouldn't stop calling for whatever reason. And like, I don't know, it's just like obviously like you're the one who won't leave her. You're kind of using her, trying to get exposure, writing all those songs, like recording himself singing random songs. Oh my god, yeah, it was but yeah, Keanu, are you on birth control? But yeah, he needs like a caretaker of sorts to kind of help him navigate the weird situations where the bizarro trolls show up and say stuff to like get him riled up. And deranged lunatic is here. Hello. He was on a channel once and just walking in a circle in 3 rooms. Yeah, I mean, what a see? Good night, Mr. Thompson knows. Won't stop. Can't stop. Exactly. That's what happens. If you're going to forget Jake Hudson, then yes, you're going to be re-exposed to him and you're going to have to hear all about him. He brought weird trouble everywhere. He did. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've never seen anything on his channel, but apparently people are very weird on his channel and are trying to start shit. Oh, hi and bye. I need to get back to school. Fuck. Okay. Have fun losing your mind. I'll try to be back later. Well, I mean, hey, don't be spreading yourself too thin, my friend. Oh, did you guys know that Frankie McDonald was on Jake's channel? Not now, Charles. That's a whole different ball game. Completely different ball game. I mean, I would say that he's that's just an unstable mess. I don't even know if a caretaker would help him. Ugh. Gross. But yeah. That's a weird clash of energy. Also on that same day, he was on and I saw a clip of it and I was like, this is such a bizarre, this is so weird because like Aaron was basically trying to be Gino in that moment. Like he was doing all the goofy stuff that Gino does with Frankie. Like, oh, I heard that you caused this earthquake, or I heard about this thing and I bet you caused it, that kind of stuff. And then and then that's when Frankie was like, oh, he was talking about his day. And I think he had already been on Jake Hudson's channel. And I was like, what? What? Wait, Jake has a live-in caretaker? Interesting. I wonder why I've never heard that person in the background yelling like, Jake, put the phone down. Because that should happen more often. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm certainly not going to suggest what they should and shouldn't do because they're more experienced than I am. But it just is concerning because with how worked up he gets when the the riffraff are running amok. Evelyn, who I think is his spirit guide. Push-ups. I think we're getting off track here. I think we're confusing people with other people or something. Evelyn is Charles's friend who I believe offed herself to get away from him. I like your hoodie. What does it say? Thank you. It looks backwards right now. It says heartfelt, and it has a little heart hugging a chicken. And yes, it's a chicken. Okay, because saying that it's not a chicken is like saying that a dude isn't a human. Okay, you have chickens, and there's either a rooster chicken or a hen chicken. Okay, this is a rooster. To be clear, it is a male chicken. It is a rooster, but yes, heartfelt. I got it from Sydney Watson's merch many a year ago. Unfortunately, it's no longer available, and I wish I got more from that merch line. But I did get a mug and a hoodie, so I'm okay. I think I'm gonna get some shooty sticks sweaters from her collection sometime. Well, that's your own problem, Chris. Oh crap, I thought it was a partridge, and now that damn song is stuck in my head. No, because it's supposed to be like cuck. Cuck is a cock for cuck. Because Jack Murphy is a cuck. You guys wanted me to spend another hour and a half trying to explain it again? Yeah, that was a fun ride. I hear dogs scratching. Hold on a second. Hello. Okay, see you later. You just want a parade? Hold on. Wait. Well, first of all, silly me. This one. Oh, look at this little baby. Hi. Cricket really, really, really needs attention. Look at her dumb face. Look how content she is, though. Yes, I love you so much. I do. I love you. Yeah. She acts like she doesn't get any attention at all, even though she gets attention all day, every day. Now she's gonna fall asleep sitting up. Okay, my intro to He and She Who Shall Not Be Named was when they were on Chrissy's show, and it led to Jake Stalker swatting Chrissy. Wait. They were on Chrissy's show. So were those those who shall not be named, were they was Jake like a part of their circle first? Cause yeah, but yes, I know who you mean, who you're referring to, push-ups. But like was Jake like involved with them? Like, was he like a viewer of theirs, or was he like on their show? Like, was he part of like those two before that? Like, is that how his stalkers got involved? Also, isn't Cricket the mean one? She's mean to Chongus, and that's it. Because Chongus is very much a pushover. Chongus once let the neighbor cat beat the crap out of her, and she just stood there like an idiot. But yeah, because like the thing is, something like that is concerning. I just like Okay, yeah, he used to call into their show and he wouldn't stop, so they had to block him and his groupies flipped out and started swatting people. Ooh. Okay, so it wasn't like a positive connection. So that's good. I would be even more concerned, like, okay, wait a minute. So this guy's like a fan of yours and you guys are like, you know him and whatever, and like now he's got people doing this kind of crap to me. Like, okay, I'm just not gonna stay connected to you then. But I mean, when I pieced together that it was Jake that was involved with the whole swatting thing, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know why anybody has him around anymore. And then like I would keep him as far away as possible because that's just so dangerous. Like terrible things can happen. Now, granted, like there are, depending on what state you're in, but like I'm in one of those states where, I mean, it's not as bad as other places, but like still, you know, we're no Alabama. I remember Camelot was talking about how he got swatted and it was nothing. The cops were like knocking on his door, saying that they knew that it was really stupid, actually. Because I don't think it was even like really technically a SWAT. But he was saying that people called the cops on him and they're like pounding on the door and they're like, hey, we know that you've been driving your race car around, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, no, I haven't. And somehow there was like some sort of evidence, some sort of something going on where he was like, no, like, why would I do that? Like, I have these other cars here, something. He diffused it somehow and they're like, oh, cool. And then he was like, yeah, you want to check it out? It's right over here in the garage. Like, I think it was like, he didn't have, I think he did, like, he didn't have the engine in it or something. Like, it was just hanging out, like, on the trailer. Something very obvious, but yeah, he's like, you want to check it out though? Like, we did this and this and this, and they're like, oh, this is really cool. So there are states that are like that, where because like they couldn't come into his house. It didn't matter if he was like actively like murdering a whole family. They couldn't actually bust into the house because of some sort of laws out there, which, you know, that's also a bit concerning. But again, like, they do need to have, considering how easy it is to call the police and lie about people doing stuff, like there should be some sort of way of navigating that than other than cops just like busting in. Like there was a one, Ian Miles Chong, like he swatted somebody and the dog got killed at the house. Like that's so sad. I would be like, if my dogs were harmed in a situation like that, oh buddy, ooh. Like I don't want to say anything out loud, because I don't want people assuming that I'm just going to start doing illegal stuff, but I also don't want to put anything on anybody's radar, like getting any ideas of doing anything to myself or my family. So I don't want anybody thinking like, oh, well, she's threatening to do this, that, and everything. It's just I don't want to know what I would turn into if my dogs were harmed by somebody because of their selfish and impulsive actions. I've never been in that situation and I never will be. I just putting that out there that I never will be. Not saying, not trying to act cocky, just trying to put it out in the universe. That'll never happen. But like the thought of it makes me like want to be very mean. So Jake didn't do it himself, but his weirdo community did. Yeah. It's just that obviously though, like if your community is going to be doing that, like it's not like you're having you around is, it's not you being around isn't going to like be a positive situation. You know what I mean? Everybody just calm down. I'm here. Sizzle chest. Finally. My God, we've been waiting for you. Chrissy had some really scary stuff happen to her these past few years. There was the swatting, the pepper spray, that pepper spray situation. I want to like fully understand what's going on with that too. Like, was somebody just being stupid? Because it's weird that it was just like something like they had to evacuate because somebody pepper sprayed someone or something in another room. Like, I don't know. I have noticed police are really slow to respond here in the state of Washington. I don't even live in a big city. Sometimes it's not even worth calling. See, and that's the thing out here is that like with like a lot of people think that we're like, because we, you know, Washington is known for voting blue, at least for presidents. Which like back in my day, it was actually very back and forth when it came to like local voting. Like it was a lot more purple when I was like young, but I do believe that we've always been historically, like we've been pretty like consistent with voting for a Democrat president. But anyway, I digress. A lot of the stuff, a lot of the laws out here are, or the way that things are handled, it's not very like, it's no New York. You know what I mean? In fact, like for the longest time, up until June last year, oh my God, gun laws? We were basically Texas. I am blown away. Jay Inslee can suck a dick. I'm very upset with him for changing a lot of stuff for us. I mean, granted, it's still not like terrible. It's not as bad as like New Mexico and shit, but still, I'm like, dude, we were once a proper state in this country. But yeah, so like when it comes to calling the cops and stuff, it's just sort of like, I don't know, man. Like, if you're trying to tell the cops in Washington State that something like insane is happening at somebody's house, you better hope and pray that something's not actually happening, because they might not show up until tomorrow when everybody's left the house. No one's here at all. None of them. Not even the dogs. Oh, Ian Miles Chong is a fraud that steals other people's news footage and claims it as his own. Yeah, him and Dom Lucre, both of them, I find myself constantly. Actually, Ian Miles Chong doesn't even show up in my feed anymore. Dom Lucre, I haven't seen. I haven't checked because I don't care, but maybe he doesn't care and he just doesn't show up in my feed anymore. But he stopped showing up in my feed when he posted a video of just like a party, and it looked like it was probably a P. Diddy hosted party, which happened a lot like on MTV and stuff like that. Like they would just have MTV always had stuff like that where it was like some almost like, remember the what was it called? It was like the half hour where it was just showing people dancing to different songs. And why am I forgetting that show? But anyway, yeah, so it was just like some event, like it was like a MTV VMA like pre-party or whatever, right? Or post-party, something to that effect. But it was a party, and it was by P. Diddy, and it was like purposefully filmed to be shown on like on MTV or wherever. And Dom Lucre posted the clip of it, and he was like, "I obtained footage of a Diddy freak off," and like it got community noted. And then he was like, what I stated about this video is the truth. I did obtain this. Just because it's been on YouTube for 15 years doesn't mean that I didn't obtain it. And then certain people were responding like, no, you're like, this is the statement. Well, you know what the statement is implying. And so it is essentially lying to the public. Like, you need to reword that. And I said, this is actually not a P. Diddy freak off. So no, I will not rate the community note as not useful. I actually rated it as very useful and will continue to do so. And ever since then, he hasn't been showing up in my feed. So I don't know if you rate community notes as useful, if like that kind of affects your feed, or if he blocked me. It'd be weird if he blocked me because like I'm a nobody, so like he shouldn't care about what I have to say. Like, oh no, a third of your 500 and some odd followers are gonna see that you commented that. Probably doesn't really care. But maybe he did see that comment and was in a bitch mood. But I'm not even verified, and he probably doesn't check his notifications for the non-verifieds. Courtney, how about some police cam videos? Maybe. Let me double check. Oh, DS is here. Hi. Colt C is here. Hello. No, it wasn't TRL. It was the it wasn't MTV Jams. Like, remember like MTV Beach House, and it would just like the camera would pan around and people would just be dancing. Like there was MTV Grind. Wait, was it MTV Grind? No, I feel like that was the one that was hosted by Dan Cortez and it was a workout, or maybe it was MTV Grind. Luke Ray is an ironic name. Luke Ray is synonymous for money. Well, he is definitely trying to get a lot of money on the Twitter. There's Spring Break. Well, MTV Spring Break, that was one. So they would have like the Beach House, and then like they just had different shows on there. Like they would have, like, I remember they had an episode of Jerry Springer on there. So the MTV Spring Break, that was like a week of episodes where they would like be in Cancun, Mexico, and like different things would be happening, and it would be during the MTV Spring Break. But was it the Grind? What is it, the Grind where they were like the one where they were dancing? Okay, so then the other one that I was thinking that might have been the one hosted by Dan Cortez, that might have been called something else. I was born after MTV stopped being about music. Well, so like MTV stopped being about music in like 1990. Like people were already, so MTV was born in 84. And by the time I was like alert, I was like 5 or 6. So this was like, 1990, 1991. People were already like, MTV was cool when they would play music videos, because there was what was it, like 1991 or 92 when they started playing The Real World, and then so what was it? There's something else that they were playing before that. But yeah, once they started playing like reality TV shows and stuff, people were just like, they don't play music videos anymore, but they did. It's just they would have like the countdown, and like the countdown, very similar to TRL, where they would like play some videos, but like sometimes they would just play like a snippet of a video and stuff like that. They started leaning very heavily into having the MTV VJs, and like the VJs were like a star of the show, Downtown Julie Brown. Let's see here. When the Sex Pistols reunited in the 90s, they called their tour Filthy Lucre Love. Well, Johnny Rotten is alleged to have said, "We doing it for the money." Well, hey, you know what? Probably. Tim F is here. Hello. All the cool kids in my school watched Real World. Real World, I remember by the time, like, I don't know, 2000, I think it was like around 2003, I think it was Vegas. I think I started feeling like, this isn't as cool as it used to be. Because even when, what was it? The New Orleans, I think it was. Like I thought that one was kind of cool. But man, I'll be honest, thinking about it now, like some of the stuff that happened on there, I'm like, oh my God. Well, very good. Let's see, wait. Teen Mom shows are when I stopped watching MTV. Yeah, because they actually had some pretty cool shows like Maid. Remember Maid and True Life? Those were pretty good. I liked those ones. But yeah, Teen Mom, I never ended up watching that. But there was another one, Next. I didn't the thing is like I really miss TRL. I really do. Hold on. Did I miss anything? Did I miss something? Whoa, wait a minute. Our cable provider didn't carry MTV until 2003. What? Next. Yeah, remember that one? I've seen a few episodes of it, and like, to be honest, yeah, it's kind of funny in a parody way, you know? But I don't know. I did not enjoy it the way that I enjoyed Real World and Road Rules and Redman was on Cribs. Redman on Cribs was classic. Cribs was a good one. Remember I think it was MTV Diary. You think you know, but you have no idea. I remember when Foo Fighters were on there and Dave Grohl said, "You think you know, but you have no idea. I have diarrhea." And that has stuck with me for over 20 years. Amazing. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, everyone's houses were fake and rented. His was very not. You know what's funny about that is like I do remember I feel like it was maybe AJ McLean. He was really like, I think at one point he was saying like, "Oh yeah, this is my other house that I stay at for whatever, something." And then he like got lost. Like he was trying to give a tour and then kind of like forgot where he was going. It was kind of weird. I think it was him. There was just something off about it that I was like, I don't think he's been to this place very much. Pam Anderson, I did kind of believe hers. I did believe hers, mostly because she had a special, like a separate, almost like a separate house, in her backyard. That it was like the smoking house. She was like, yeah, this is the like, I don't want people smoking inside of my house, and so they come out like to this part of the house. Was it separate? I can't remember if it was separate, but she's like, yeah, this is the part where like people are allowed to smoke because I don't want them smoking in my house. And it was like it was like it was definitely a smoking room. So I don't know. I feel like that one might have actually been, and considering it was like right on the beach, it definitely looked like it was a Pam Anderson situation, right? Like it was like, okay, this belongs to a bajillionaire, and who has people over that smoke, which definitely that sounds very Pam Anderson. And she has a special like home for them to smoke in. It just seemed on brand. Having something weird happen on Real World would have been an upgrade from what I remember, where nothing happened week after week. Well, I just remember like there was actually the Real World Seattle, where that one chick with the curly hair, God, she was so annoying. She got in a fight with the black dude, and so she's like, "I'm gonna leave early." All right. And then as she was leaving, he was like, hold on. Like she was like getting into the cab, and he opened up the back door and slapped her in the face, and then closed the door and ran off. And then they were all like, maybe we should kick him out of the house. Kind of funny. And then let's see here, what else? No, I don't remember. Remember when MTV had music? Listen, kinda. Apparently, Like even with MTV News, like that was a problem because it was like 24/7 videos, but like I wasn't alive when it started, when it was born. So I don't know. Oh, Larry Falcon's here. Hey, we played Among Us last night with Chrissy. Poor Pie Protein didn't have a chance. That was such a bummer because she kept saying that Pie Protein was a random, but he wasn't. He was not a random. And I mean, we couldn't convince her otherwise, and so he got the boot. But Larry, did you figure out the chat and the like changing your name and stuff? Let me see something. I'm checking to see where we're at with Keanu. Yeah, there's still no signs of Keanu. She said 10 p.m. tonight. Maybe she meant tomorrow night or something. Oh, she's on her way home. Might be a little later than 20. I'll send you a link ASAP. Got to get these codes. Oh, she still hasn't coded. She still hasn't coded it up. Uh-oh. All right. Chris Thompson with the $10. Hoop to hula. Oh, he needs some hula hooping, it seems. Thank you, Chris. Very sweet. Fucking dogs. Oh, yes, I'm going by Zoolander now. Okay, good. Yeah, what a... Let's fire up a game so Larry can practice. We're waiting on Keanu right now. Keanu's going to be home in like 20 minutes, so... Uh-oh. Larry is sus. Oh, I appreciated your softness and help. Oh, Larry. Oh yeah, there's my Cash App, you guys. And my PayPal. We gotta do some hula hoop. I gotta pee. Penelope, what are you doing? What a baby. Oof. I wonder if the poor quality of MTV is why most of my favorite music now is video game music. I mean, I'll be honest. Man, how weird is it? I'm just thinking about it now. Like, do you think there's subliminal messaging in entertainment? Because I don't know. I think about like how much my mindset shifted. Granted, like I've gotten older, right? So there's that. But like, how easy it was for me to just blindly believe whatever was being fed to me. And now like I just am so skeptical about anything. And even like, okay, today I was scrolling through some Twitter comments because this guy, it's so funny because he's like he's a gay dude and he does like drama videos on YouTube. And he's got a southern accent. And he just seems like a super chill guy. Whatever, but he posts his political beliefs on the internet.com. And it's actually kind of crazy because he and his boyfriend, they both have like it started off very minimal. Like there were just little things that would happen that weren't political at all. Like there was what's that guy's name? We did with the sandwich boards. He was out doing something and some kid walked up and punched him in the face, and so he followed him around and was like, this guy needs to go to be arrested, like he punched me in the face. And so both these super chill dudes on the internet.com were like, dude, yeah, what the hell? You can't just walk up and start punching people in the face. And people were like bombarding them, like, you're right wing Nazi, blah blah, like all this crap. And it's like, dude, they're all they're saying is that like you shouldn't just walk up to somebody and punch them in the face, no matter what their stupid sign says. Like even if their sign says punch me in the face, like you can't just do that. No, it's up to you to like restrain yourself, right? And so then just kind of like slowly like worked up to them being like, yeah, no, we're voting for Trump. And I'm like, I feel like they kind of got pushed into that corner because they were definitely I feel like they were, every opinion that they formed really could have gone either way. Any topic that came up, like some of it was like very, very liberal, some of it was very conservative or whatever, like and I just feel like more and more they seem to like lean more and more right. And I'm like, you guys did this to them anyway. So he just posted something very whatever, and then of course people started bullying him, and even though it had nothing to do with politics at all. And this person was like, do you realize the person that you voted for, blah blah blah, and like threatening him with gay internment camps. And he was like, there aren't any freaking gay internment camps. Okay. Are you going to like admit that you were wrong when it doesn't happen? And they're like, you're being rude, blah, blah, blah. Like, look at what he's doing with trans kids and da, da, da. And she posted this video and it was clearly AI. And I'm kind of dumb. Like I had to watch it a couple times. I was like, is there something wrong with my eyes or the way that my brain is interpreting this? Because this looks AI to me. Like I feel like his mouth isn't lining up with what he's saying. In fact, I don't feel like his skin looks like human skin. Like I don't. What is it? But this chick was like just blindly and passionately believing that this AI video of Donald Trump talking about getting rid of trans kids or whatever was real. And I'm like, because, for me, I'm like, okay, this person, she is straight up saying like, this is happening, whatever. So of course I'm like, I want to watch this video and see what he actually has to say. Maybe that is his message, but maybe she's interpreting it as like, this is a threat to people when in fact it's not. Nope. It wasn't. But she just, and so I'm like, well, maybe she is, she watches a lot of TV. Maybe, I don't know her life. But then I was just thinking, because like, I never really, I don't recall a lot of political messaging in when I watched when I was a kid, because I was watching a lot of TRL and stuff like that. I watched a lot of MTV and there wasn't like politics, right? And then I thought, then I also listened to a lot of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and da-da-da. And the thing is it was very clear at that time that there was somebody somewhere really wanting the American people to be voting Democrat. And I mean, I was a teenager. I didn't really like recognize it at the time, but looking back, I'm like, okay, yeah, this was the goal. So then I'm thinking like, because it was so much easier for me to actually believe this, like to believe in like the messaging of the Democrat Party, and blindly believe everything that was said. Like once I stopped watching TV on a regular basis, and once I stopped like listening, especially to like new music, like when I started listening to like bands that were not mainstream, they were like Seattle, like local bands and stuff like that, and I just feel like my ideas were changing, like my all that started shifting so much. And I don't know, I feel like there might be subliminal messaging in entertainment in general. Like we see the like very obvious messaging too, but okay. Absolutely. Of course there's, yeah, because I mean, like, I can recognize the obvious messaging for sure, but I feel like there might be subliminal messaging because like, I'm trying to think of what that there was an NSYNC song. She took my hand, we never said a word at all. We started crying, shouting, had me up against the wall. Ask me about tomorrow, you know that I don't care at all. Just got caught up when she had me up against the wall. Oh my God, that album is so good. But that clearly, I'm not singing a song about soft on crime, pooping and let the homeless poop in the streets or whatever, right? There isn't a clear political message, but was there a subliminal message in that? Was there? There better not be. Justin Timberlake, we're going to have a chat. If there was, Courtney like Neo seeing the code. I think so. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I put a foil hat on my head, dude, because I am so suspicious of everything now. Everything. If it's posted on Twitter, if it's on the TV, if it's whatever it is, even if it's a song that I'm listening to from Spotify, I'm so suspicious of it all now. I'm so suspicious of it. But I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe I should just be willing to receive that subliminal messaging if it means that I can still listen to that NSYNC Celebrity album. By the way, folks, you slept on that album, okay? You slept on the NSYNC Celebrity album. You know how I know this? Because there's so many people out there that are like, oh my God, I love NSYNC. Yes, oh my God, I listened to them all the time when I was a kid. Right? And then you try to play even one song from that album. What's this? What? Justin Timberlake, he shaved off that afro and everybody forgot about him. I mean, I get it. That's fine. There's definite hostility towards trans people from some Republicans, but I don't think it will go as far as camps. At least I hope not. I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean, I thankfully I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but I don't doubt it. Just seeing the way that conversations are had online. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, for the most part, I'm like, yeah, whatever. If you want to be trans, or if you are trans, or whatever is happening, like, I don't. As long as it's not bothering me, I don't care. And even in situations where I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like what's happening there. Like, I'm not willing to get into fistfights with people about it, or even like threaten people about it or anything like that. Like, I'm not willing to. To me, I'm like, no, I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in, and I'm gonna vote for the way that I think is going to be better for myself. And it's not to me, it's not hostility towards another person or group of people. It's I have to protect myself first. So there is that, and I feel like for like both sides of that argument, most people really are looking at it from that perspective. But yeah, there is violence and hostility from both parties, and it is rather like we're not going to get anywhere if it remains that way. But I think right now we're kind of at a moment in a place where it's like it's hard to know how to turn that around. John Edgar's here. Hello, Courtney. I'm late to this topic, but I can remember when MTV was an actual music channel. See, and that's the thing is like I remember when people were complaining, like in like 1990. Like, oh, I would miss the days that they had music videos. Little did those people know. It was only going to get worse. Oh yeah, please be assured that any camp rhetoric is propaganda. It's just fear mongering. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Whatever is said, also, by the way, whatever's said in Project 2025, I haven't bothered with it because anytime somebody brings it up, I just like, I want to stab myself in the eye. Like, not something to worry about. Yeah, Project 2025, if it's something that's mentioned in Project 2025, dismiss it, because Agenda 47 is Donald Trump's plan. Project 2025 is not. And I just want to say it because one of the arguments that people have about it is that his name is mentioned in it 325 times, I think is what it is, the number is. And that I say, his name was mentioned far more than that at the DNC. Does that make him the Democratic presidential candidate? No, it does not. So, just because somebody's name is mentioned in the book doesn't mean they're part of it. Don't know if you know this, but when that was written, the idea was like, hey, yeah, he's gonna this is what we would like for Donald Trump himself to do, should he be president again. And we want him to be president in 2025. But yeah, no, there's no plan of any camps for anybody at all. And abortion was not on the ballot. It's not going to be banned. It's not banned in any state right now, and it's not going to be banned in any state unless you vote for it to be that way. That's what. But make sure you're paying attention to what you're voting for. It's going to be a local voting situation. It's not going to be. It's not national. It's not federal. It's up to the states to decide what's going to happen with abortion in their own state. Hello, Plot Bot. I used to turn off when Green Day would come on. I never saw Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue on MTV. I don't even know what any of that is. Can I just say, I think it's hilarious. That stupid Green Day song. I wanna be a minority. That song is just so ironic now because Billy Joe Armstrong actually is a part of the establishment, and the whole song is about how he is against it. American Idiot. Well, that's another stupid one. Which also, by the way, I want to mention something. To everybody who thinks that Barack Obama was a good president or that he was the best president of their lifetime and all that, George Bush was the exact same president. I said it. George Bush and Barack Obama were the same president. It basically George Bush, he did a little alley-oop, right? He did a little toss up, right? He said, hey, here we go. And then Barack Obama went, just slam dunk in your face, bitches. Everything, all of it. They did all the same shit. I don't know why anyone thinks that for the most part, when it comes to a leadership in this country at all, they're all the same. If Donald Trump didn't jump into the mix, it would just be dictator versus dictator, dictator versus dictator, and we would just get worse and 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 worse. But Trump jumped into the mix, and that was just simply because the reason why he was even somewhat of a decent option was because he's the only one who wasn't a career politician, and he actually was genuinely saying I don't like where this country is going and I want to change it. And the crazy thing is I feel like everybody here was like, I don't like where this country is going and I want to change it. And then for some reason they were like, no, fuck you, not you. You can't do it. I want to do it. I want Joe Biden to do it. Best president equals he was black. I honestly think that a lot of it was just simply because he's just such a great speaker, especially with how polarizing it was with George Bush. The way that he would speak. Like it was just like, oh my god, this is ugh. Where is this going today? Oh. And then you get to Barack Obama. I have to admit, like he very, very compelling. Like you said, you listen to him speak, and you're like, tranced, right? So then you have like, so I think a lot of people just were very easily brainwashed by that. Don't get me wrong. I actually, to be honest, with Barack Obama, like his the first election campaign, I was going back and forth, but it was partially because people around me were telling me all the things that they believed, and I was like, oh God, I don't know. And then I ended up thinking, like, I mean, I guess liking him. I didn't have any reasons to necessarily. I liked I liked the way he spoke for the most part. But I don't like, even with his second term, like I didn't really think like I wasn't like, oh my God, I hope he is voted in office again. I was just sort of like, well, he is a good speaker. Like I feel like it's not embarrassing to have him as a leader because he's a good speaker. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to explain. I mean, I was very young. Ugh. But like, because the thing is the stuff that I cared about at the time too wasn't even stuff that Barack Obama was in favor of. Right? Like because I was, I had many a gay friend. I was living inside of the Space Needle. So I was, surrounded by all the gays of Seattle, and so I had gay friends, I had trans friends, and I really cared about them, and I those issues were the most important to me at the time. Although I feel like I was starting to become aware, though. Like I remember his second term, I remember making jokes about how like even pennies were basically gold these days. Like don't let go of any of your money because like you're not gonna have any. And then like especially when Donald Trump became president, I did a lot of reflecting and thought like, okay, so when Bush was president, like I feel like I had more money even though I was making less money. And then Barack Obama was president and I had less money, but I was making more money. And now I feel like I have like a decent amount of money now that I'm making a little bit more money. And so I actually was like aware of like, okay, the economy was better when we had a Republican president. It just was. So, but then again, like I was like, I don't even care if Barack Obama is president because he's not even standing up for the issues that I believe in. He's not even talking. He doesn't care about them. In fact, he was against it in his first term. So like, why? Oh, I don't know why I really like it. Why would I like him that much? So I just, yeah. But unfortunately, I started off with Donald Trump. I was like, I don't like the idea of this dude who's known for being a TV personality. Like, I don't like that. The idea of that being our president, like that, puts a bad taste in my mouth. So unfortunately, because of that, I did go into a slight TDS spiral. But even then, like all throughout that his presidency, listening to people talk about shit, like I definitely was like, I remember, oh man, the one thing that stuck out to me a lot. So when Chelsea Handler got her Netflix TV show, she had somebody on, and I feel like it was like Cori Bush or Stacey Abrams type person talking about requiring ID for voting is racist. And I was like, no, it's not. And the whole time that she was like yammering on about it, I was like, ma'am, you're a black woman. Do you don't have ID? understand. And I remember my mom actually going through some sort of weird struggle. I don't remember what the issue was, because I was like, I was really young. I was like a small, like a little, like probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 or whatever. But she had some sort of weird thing going on. Like she was like at the wrong location or something, where she was trying to vote. And I was just thinking like, hey man, I don't see how that's racist. Like a white lady was having a weird issue because she, like, her address wasn't updated on her license or something. And so because of that, she had to go vote elsewhere, even though she was actually registered to vote where we were living. It was, I don't know, it was something really stupid like that, I think. But guess what? She's white. So how is that racist? If they were really strict and saying like, hey, I'm sorry, but like I see that your ID is you, but like your license isn't updated properly. And so like, we can't let you, you can't vote here because the address indicates that you should be in a different city. So that right there was like, what? But then I was like, I don't know how it's racist to insist that somebody has ID for anything. Like, I don't get it. I don't like, how do you, why would that be how would that be racist? Like, is it racist to like request ID for a credit check? Is it racist for somebody to provide ID to get an apartment? Is it racist to request ID for a job? Is it racist to request ID at a bar? Like, think of all the situations that require, like, oh, you want to drive a car? Oh, is that racist now? That you, like, so many things. I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, all the people are saying is, like, yeah, when you go to vote in person, that you have a current ID that you would easily go get when you are getting government benefits. When you buy a house, when you get a loan for anything. Every country requires identification to vote. Well, not only that, but like every other action that you take in life requires ID. You want to get hammered? ID. You want to get a loan for your car? ID. You want to drive the car? ID. You want to, back in my day, if you wanted to pay with a credit card, you had to show your ID. You want to buy cigarettes? ID. You name it. You name it. You want to open up a bank account? ID. So you said on your proper streams that you didn't want to get into controversial content. I don't want to get into content that involves other people. Like the drama that surrounds like other people. I don't want to get into that stuff. I'll talk about my political views. I don't really care. But I don't want to talk about other people. I mean, now granted, yeah, I know we're trash talking Alex Stein, but I'm talking about like the drama circles with the like. I don't want to get up into all that. So, I mean, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But yeah, so like even then, like I really did not like Donald Trump. I think it was like right after he was voted in office, and I was just like, I don't know. But even then, I was still just like, what are we talking about here? Like, this person has no idea what she's talking about. Yeah, this isn't controversial. This is fact. That's true. Like requiring ID to do certain things. Like, I don't see how that's controversial. Like, it's saying that like you need to have ID to vote. Like, I don't know how that would be controversial. It seems to be like, it's weird to think that it's controversial. But yeah, so I mean, I still like, even when I really didn't like Donald Trump, there were still so many things that I was still very like resistant towards. So I was like, what the hell are these people telling me right now? Like, people trying to say that Harambe was racist, that whole situation. I was like, how is that racist? I don't understand. She doesn't even talk about other people, not even Britney Spears. That's not true. Remember last night we were trash talking Alex Stein. But at the same time, like, I mean, with the whole Alex Stein thing, though, like, I stand by what I said, and I don't think that's drama. I don't like what he did. And I don't respect people that don't respect their friends. But now... But yeah, so I just feel like... so even... Help, I'm dying. And backhand banned me from dying. So what do we do? Look who's here. E-Rock, hello. What should we do? Should we ditch Keanu? And Keanu still hasn't sent me a link. So I think we're okay. Oh, never mind. I think she sent me a link. Wait, no, she didn't. What? Christos is oh, that's funny. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, yeah, so that's why I ended up that is how I ended up voting for Trump and like actually being so supportive, because it just started off with me being like, okay, never mind. I feel like I don't really line up with a lot of these things. And then of course with Donald Trump, like every time somebody was like, oh my God. Oh, my mouth. He did this thing. He said this thing. I was like, oh, really? And then I'd go to watch it. I'm like, what? No. What? No, he didn't. I'm like, man, I want to hate him with you guys. I wanted to hate him so bad. I'm like, are we insane? You're not giving me any, like, I'm going to look like an idiot if I try to use this as evidence to hate him. Because they didn't do the thing that you said that he did. Where's the evidence? And so then I was just like, you know what? I don't know, man. I like him. I actually like him. Yeah. Yeah, I love Trump. I love America too. That's the thing, is I love this country a lot, like a lot. And so maybe I'm dumb, but I do believe that he also does love this country and wants to see it get back to what it was. Oh my God, Penelope, ma'am, can you hear her barking in there? She can't see anything outside. She's barking at a wall. This dog. I love the way people have been videotaping themselves having a meltdown, how they got the lighting just right, their body motions, the whole... You know what's funny? I think that these people that are doing that are trying to be the meme from Donald Trump's inauguration in 2017. The chick screaming with her stupid glasses and stuff. I think that they're trying to do something to be that meme. Cause it's really weird. It's so weird that, like, I was very afraid of Joe Biden becoming president, because I really was concerned that pretty much everything that happened would happen. And I was just like, I don't. Now, granted, like, you know, I am still safe and I still managed to make things happen. Like, for me, thankfully, I was not as negatively affected as a lot of other people were, but like a lot of people lost a lot. And it was because the economy freaking tanked on them. And like, it just breaks my heart, because like the American dream is no longer a thing. But I didn't throw a tantrum. I don't care if people know that I really didn't want him to be our president. I'm actually, now that I think about it though, I'm actually happy that things happened the way that they did, because I think that a lot of people during Joe Biden's presidency, I think a lot of people were like, whoa, wait a minute, something's not right here. A lot of people went through their TDS arc and then shied away from it. I think a lot of things happened in the media that people went, wait a minute, what? And I don't think that would have happened if Trump got a second term right away. And now he also had 4 years to really put together a plan of attack to actually make our country like the best one that there is on the planet, and create that American dream again. And I don't know if he would have been able to do that if he had a second term right away. Like RFK, the whole "Make America Healthy Again," I don't know if that would have been a thing. Elon Musk, I don't know if he wouldn't have been on board. So I think that we actually have I think we have like a really good thing happening for our country in the future. And the thing is, like RFK Jr. comes from a Democrat family, right? Tulsi Gabbard, she was previously Democrat, right? So like, and they're not full on super right wing. I would hardly consider them to be conservative or even Republican. I think that they are, they actually do have perspective from the Democratic side that I think will actually benefit the country. I don't think there's one particular party that's going to be perfect for any one person at all. And so I just think having this like eclectic group of people together, like Elon Musk and Ron Paul are going to actually be there. And again, Roseanne and Alex Jones potentially being press secretary. Now, here's the thing. For me, that'll be great. I think that'd be amazing. But I think for actually being taken seriously, I think it's probably better just to have Kayla McEnany doing it again, or someone else that would, because Alex Jones, that would just be, it would be entertaining for me. It'd be very fun for me to watch every single day, but I don't know if that would be something that would be, I don't know if that would end up being good in the long run. You know. Justine Bateman has been critiquing their videos on X. It's pretty funny. Yes. Oh yeah, the crop of reaction videos is boring. Well, there was like one person that wasn't even her video got thrown into the mix, and she was not reacting to Trump's election. Like it was in fact, I feel like that video was swirling around for a while. Like we already saw it, and for some reason it got shoved in the middle of it. People, if you're going to be putting together these compilations, or if you're going to be posting something saying like, "Oh my God, this person's having a meltdown over Trump being president," read the caption and the hashtags first. For crying out loud, we're gonna find you out, and you're gonna look dumb. Do research. It's the same reason why I wasn't going to listen to anybody who was trying to tell me that Donald Trump said inject bleach or disinfectant or Lysol or whatever. Let's see. He's already working. Did you see his video of what he's ready to activate and deactivate? I have not. I've heard though a lot of people were already talking about things going in motion, and I'm excited to I'm excited to look into all that. I remember there was a small movie house in Seattle that had "We Miss You, Obama" on their marquee in 2016. Going to the movies was a free smile. Was it in Fremont? Was it that one in Fremont? Oh, what's that one? What is that one? It's like it's on 45th, not in the U district. So there's the Neptune in the U district, but then there's the other one. What's it called? But it's in Fremont. Was it that one, or are you talking like Seattle? I was afraid of Joe Budden becoming president. Isn't he a rapist? Isn't he? Oh God, a rapper? No. I was trying to like reword. I was like, okay, no, you have to say it differently. It's yeah. And I was about to take I was about to switch the wrong parts of the word around, and I was about to say rapist. He's not a rapist. We're not going to accuse him of being that. Because I don't know anything about him. I don't even know for sure if he is a rapist. I need to stop saying rapist, but just it's the first word that comes to mind. I think Tulsi has a good shot to run for president if Vance doesn't in 2028. And here's the thing with that is I feel like I kind of feel like she does have I don't know exactly where I was going with that one to be honest. But I don't know. I feel like she could even go toe to toe with JD Vance. I don't know. Maybe not. I might be wrong, but because I do think that there are still people out there that would be willing to vote for her because it's a woman president, which is stupid. But there are people out there that would do it. I do think that they're like, for me, I don't know. I don't think it's that important to see a female president. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, I hope I see a woman president. But I feel it'd be pretty cool if I like her enough. Like, I didn't like Hillary enough. I didn't like, I definitely don't want to call Harris. Yikes. So I haven't seen anybody that's like, oh yeah, that's the one. But I mean, Tulsi Gabbard has like impressed me enough lately anyway. I'm kind of like, well, that'd be cool to see her because I feel like she could be kind of like a boss bitch, like she could actually like, I think she can actually be, I think she could actually be an impressive president, male or female, really. But like, I think because I don't know, Kamala Harris would have embarrassed the shit out of us, first of all. And Hillary Clinton, oh my God. Oh no. We would all end up beheaded. I don't know. Just beware of too much hopium. There's still 2 months. Very true. Well, and here's the thing. There's a lot of stuff that I'm already like, okay, Donald Trump, has promised like the whole like, oh yeah, let's get rid of income tax. He's been talking about, introducing tariffs in lieu of tax and all that. If you know me, hello. Get rid of all the taxing. Abolish the IRS. Get rid of it. We don't need it. Bye-bye. I'm not, I will believe it when I see it. Okay. But whoo-wee. That's talk dirty to me, like it's very, so, but I don't want to get my hopes up, but holy crap. If it happens, you better believe. Donald Trump, if you get rid of the IRS, I'll post nudes. No. I don't know if you saw, like there were girls on the internet.com. They were like, if Trump wins, I'll post nudes. I did not make that promise because I was already pretty confident that he was going to be president. Wait, what's your favorite song? Fly by Sugar Ray or Du Hast by Rammstein? Or something I didn't list. Yeah, neither one of those. Are these some of your favorite songs? Larry Falcon, my favorite song, one of my favorite songs is actually, believe it or not, is a German song. It's called Castrop Expando. It's by Electric Callboy. I guess technically they have it listed under their friend Kelly Kaczynski, but yeah, Electric Callboy is like fucking awesome. Hanson Mbop. You know what though, Eric Nickel? You're not wrong. E-Rock. Mbop is a fucking banger, okay? That's just yeah, if you're looking for like a good perfect pop song, it's Mbop. Oh, it's such a good song. You mean you don't think Trump should keep KJP as press secretary? That would actually, to be honest, that would be hilarious. That would actually be hilarious. Again, I don't know if that would really work in anyone else's favor but mine, but it would be hilarious. Oh, I saw that the lady that took heat from Peanut and Fred getting unalived. Oh, wait, sorry. Peanut and Fred getting unalived was falsely accused. Public records showed it wasn't her. Remy, thank you. I had a feeling that something was up there because everyone kept claiming that she was bragging about this in a Facebook group, but nobody had evidence of it. Nobody could share a link. Nobody could share a screenshot. Because even if they had a dead link, like a link that was like, oh, hey, here's the post, but it's been deleted. You could still at least find the group. You could find other comments in there. You could even find comments surrounding the comment that she deleted. So you'd still have some type of trail. No one could do anything though. They had no screenshots, no links, nothing. And so this woman, I was like, listen, if this is her, the truth will come to light and things are not going to be good. But I was so like, I'm like, until I see evidence that this is the woman, I'm not going to speak on it because I just think that that's like what are we doing? It's the same thing with the Donald Trump said drink bleach. No, he didn't, stupid. He is literally talking. He turned to the scientist that was working on it. Was like, hey, yeah, so it's like is this what the method is? Okay, yeah. And he didn't even say, oh yeah, it's done, like do it. He said we're working on this and it looks like this might be this is looking promising. Like this could end up being an effective treatment. It was the same thing with this girl. Hey, she said this stuff. Okay. Where did she say it? It was in a Facebook group. Okay. Can you show me? And I can't. She deleted it. Oh, okay. When did you see it? No. Okay, then why do you believe this? First woman president will be a Republican. Probably. Probably. I just feel like, well, I don't know. I feel like we should definitely, if the shift is going the way that we think that it is, or the way that it looks, I think that's probably pretty possible. Wait, Chrissy's gaming again? Oh no! Is she playing that weird Anna the Adventurer game again? That thing she was creepy. Oh, she's trying to do the Cuphead. Where is he? Women pose nude on the internet since I know. Crazy. Courtney's favorite song is Steal My Sunshine by Len. No. 99 Loof Balloons. You know what? That's actually another good song to probably listen to continue learning German. Because I was learning German for a minute there. And I stopped. To all the howling batshit lunatic woke cultists who keep calling me and others a racist misogynist, I'd have happily voted for Candace Owens if she was on the ticket rather than Trump. I mean, what I think is extra crazy is how many people are being accused of being racist or misogynist just for not voting for a woman who had no reason to be voted for. Like nobody wanted her when she actually ran for president back in 2016. Now this time around, she just got shoved onto the ticket, and it's only because Joe Biden raised $30 million for his campaign, and the only person that he could pass it on to was Kamala Harris. He couldn't pass it on to any of the other candidates. So she did not get voted for. I mean, I guess technically in a way they voted for her just because she was going to be the vice president if Joe Biden got voted back in. But no, nobody voted for her. Nobody voted for her to be president. They voted for Joe Biden and I don't know, 2 other people. I don't remember their names, but I saw them. I saw two other names, and you know what I almost did? I almost voted for one of them in the primaries just to see if I could get Joe Biden off the ticket. But like that, I don't think that was going to happen. That was not going to happen. But imagine that, like voting for that person, and someone like, "Hey, would you vote for the primaries?" I forgot their name. Chrissy's gonna try to play Cuphead again. I might have to try. Hold on a second. I was told that I was gonna get a link with from Keanu. Hold on a second. Oops. So an hour ago, she said Keanu said that she was going to be home maybe in about 20 minutes or so. This went way longer than I was expecting, though, because well, first of all, we still need to pick out a movie because we're supposed to do movie night tonight, and then we're not doing movie night. Oh yeah, everyone's telling she's doing Cuphead. Wait, we had a German exchange student way back when I was in high school. He brought us German cigarettes and rum-filled candy, and he loved Falco. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I know him. I have some family in Germany. Probably don't know him. Whoa, wait a minute. Biden money was $250 million. They would have to return if they didn't put Kamala as the candidate. $250 million? I thought it was $30 million. Where did I get my information? Hello. But yeah, they would have had to return it. They couldn't have passed it on to another candidate. They had to pass it on to Kamala, so they had to put her on the ticket. So like nobody wanted her. Not even the people that voted for her, really. Like so I just I don't know. I just feel like obviously she wasn't going to be the first female president. She just wasn't. And like, please not Hillary. But I would say Tulsi Gabbard would be a good option. I feel like there probably is. There might be somebody else that I'm not thinking of now that might come out of the woodworks. But I feel like, especially with the way things are shifting too, like I was talking about before with RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard being Democrats for so long, and then making that shift during Joe Biden's presidency, especially. I feel like it's more likely to be a Republican candidate because the Republican candidate is probably not going to be a Republican, right? Like they're probably going to lean a little bit more libertarian, something to that effect, right? They're going to have the idea is going to be, hey, like for social issues, like fuck it, but also like we don't need to be taking in the Americans' money because like taxation is theft. But yeah, so I feel like because of that, the way that the shift in general is happening in politics, I feel like that makes sense. But I just don't think that they're going to be a conservative Republican. They're going to be a Republican, but they're not going to be conservative. They're going to be like a liberal Republican. I'm dumb. I'm bad with words, so I apologize. But I hope that makes sense. Just listen to your favorite song. Honestly, sonically, I was close. Wait, really? Interesting. That song is fucking awesome, isn't it, Larry? That song is awesome. I want a pony as a handle, hard to pass a eros, connects, she's a piece of dancing, dancing. I can't even say it. Connects, she's a piece of dancing, no, but here, but not, but Schwerelos, sorry. I love Tulsi. She's a soldier. The thing is I just have a lot of respect for her for being able to just for standing up for what she believes in. It's similar with like Anna Kasparian. But I just feel like she stood by her personal convictions. Oh, time and time and time again. And so even when people were like, "Oh, welcome to the right," well, she's like, "Fuck you! I'm not voting red. Okay, fuck you! I'm not a conservative. I just don't want to be called a birthing person." And I just feel like I have respect for her for standing behind her, standing firm in her personal convictions and not backing down to her audience and trying to appeal to them, knowing that she had beliefs in something else, and still standing firm and knowing that she's not going to vote Republican just simply because that's what the media tells her she has to do now, all because there are a couple of policies that she really sees differently than the left does. Women versus scheduling. Hey man, you know what? Here's the thing. We can just go to movie night and because at this point I'm like, seems to me that Keanu has other plans. Yeah, I believe her when she said Kamala would drag us into a senseless war, losing lives just so she could wear her big girl panties. Yeah, for sure. I feel like Kamala wasn't going to be in charge. It was going to be very much like Joe Biden. She was just going to be a good little girl and listening to all the listen to whoever is telling her what to do, and she's just going to do it, and that's just it. Like, she's definitely going to essentially be a puppet, and that is a scary situation to be a puppet in. I hate to tell you this, but I think Kiki blew you off. Probably. It's probably. So what movie do we want to watch tonight? Have you guys joined the Discord? Is everyone here? Is everyone here a part of the Discord? Do we all Oh, okay, good. Chris has posted the link in the chat. So if you want to join the Discord, do it now, because we are going to we're gonna watch a movie tonight, and we let's see. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye Discord. All right. Oops. I don't know. Should we just play Maniac Mansion? Oh man, I too am not on Discord. Well, here's the thing: we're not watching a movie on YouTube. Are you kidding me? When we were watching Deathgasm, first of all, copyright, hello, but also there were boobies on there. I would have gotten everything taken down. You're not on Discord. You don't have to apologize for it. It's just that you're not going to watch the movie with us. If you want to change your mind, though, Chris did post an invitation link in there. I want an action movie. Well, listen here. Yeah, dang, you got a point. Not on YouTube. Yeah, I can't do it on YouTube. So we have to do it at a place where it's basically just like a video call instead of like streaming onto a platform, if that makes sense. Watch something scary. I know Halloween's over, but still, you guys see, nobody can decide on anything. And so here I am. I have to be the decision maker. And I mean, you know what? There was a point in time where I was really good at making decisions, and I don't know, where did that go? Where did I go wrong? The recommended movies here are hilarious. So, Tubi is a good option. Kitchen Nightmares, Salt Lake City Punk. I like this. Heavy Trip. This is definitely like a Deathgasm follow-up for sure. You know what's funny is the whole reason why I started I wanted to do the whole like movie watch along thing in the Discord is literally just because I had all these opinions on Star Wars and was like, well, no, okay, we have to watch the movies together for you to understand what I'm talking about here. And now we still haven't watched Star Wars. I watched Terrifier the other night. I'm not going to watch Terrifier. I've heard it was the way that it's been described to me is I feel like it will not be something that I'm going to enjoy. Just like Precious. Precious was one. I'm like, nope. Major Pain. I never watched that, but I really wanted to. I was a huge fan of the Wayans brothers. That's like 6 movies. Well, I mean, I definitely think that we would have to do like a movie marathon day, but we would break it up. So we would do one trilogy and then another trilogy. And then like, since there isn't another trilogy, then we wouldn't be able to do that. And I feel like we would probably have to do it the proper way of just doing like the originals and then the prequels, just because you don't know who's going to end up joining that like hasn't watched them yet. But I don't think we would do. Then of course, once we're done with all that, then we would watch Rogue One. But you know, since there aren't any other movies, we wouldn't be able to watch them. Also, though, I would be willing to go over maybe a couple of Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes, only because I feel like the episodes with Darth Vader in them, I did appreciate. The fight scenes were good. That's it. I really enjoyed the fight scenes. Oh my god, UHF. This looks perfect. All right, guys, we're gonna watch UHF tonight. So if you want to watch UHF with the homies in the Discord, please join the Discord, and then we can all watch UHF together. I mean, you know me, I love dumb stuff, and that definitely looks pretty dumb. Link? The link has been posted. Let's see here. Let's see. It's going to be a race, Chris Thompson. Why did I exit out of Discord? No Disney Star Wars. Disney Star Wars sucks. What's a Disney Star Wars? I don't understand. Yeah, like I said, I was bored to tears with the majority of what am I doing? I was bored to tears with the majority of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. However, I just was like on this Darth Vader kick. I was like, I can't live my life without watching more Darth Vader. So I watched the episodes that I knew Darth Vader was in. I gotta say, in episode 3, when he caught the ground on fire and then dragged Obi-Wan Kenobi through the fire, I was like, you petty motherfucker, I love you. My dream man, you know, just gonna get you back, bitch. And yes, I know that like Obi-Wan Kenobi series in general, it takes away from the line in the originals of when I saw you last, I was just a learner. I get it. But here's the thing. You know how easy that is to edit it out? Darth Vader's face doesn't move. Like, is it that important to the story that the last time they saw each other was when Obi-Wan left him for dead? I mean, I do think that it is disappointing that he didn't just take Obi-Wan out. Like, you guys encountered each other like 3 times and you didn't just take him out? I don't know. So there are some things that are just kind of like, I don't love it, but the fight scenes were just good. I like seeing Darth Vader mad and beating the crap out of people, and you know, just throwing stuff around. It's just it's a beautiful thing to me. I love it. He's I would marry him. I love Darth Vader so much. Oh fuck Darth Vader. Watching in general, is there a specific room in Discord? There is a watch along room in the Discord. It is, you got to scroll down a bit because there are a lot of different channels in there. Jesus. But yeah, so there's voice channels down towards the bottom. And it looks like we already have a couple of people in there hanging out, waiting. Wasn't there a cartoon that all Star Wars fans liked? I think it was, are you talking about the Clone Wars? That was animated. That's probably what you're talking about. Because that was where like Ahsoka was in it. The Christmas special was dismal. Oh man. Oof. Oof. The Christmas special was, I couldn't get through that by myself. I had to watch it with other people. It was so rough. It was very rough. Yeah, the Christmas special was something. Hated it. But yeah, there was a lot going on with the Christmas special that I can't. I can't even. But yeah, no, I wish it nothing but sadness. What a mess. But oh well. Yeah, don't watch the Christmas special. Just don't. At least don't do it alone. It's really hard to get through. Like it's really hard to get through. Although watching it with other people, I gotta say I got a good laugh. I did get a good laugh when other people were around. I was like, okay, I feel a little, I don't know if I was like a little bit more relaxed or what was going on there, but yeah. What a wreck. All right. Let's wait. The link tells me it's expired. The one that Chris posted above. There's one that I just posted down a couple comments down. Does that one work? Do you want me to try it again? Do you want me to post another one? The special is one of the gayest things I've ever seen. It was hard to get through even watching along with Chrissy. Courtney had options and protoplasm. I don't know what that means, but you're right. It did have the first time Boba Fett appeared. Yes. Yes, that is true. I don't know if that's like a saving grace or if that's just, what do you mean update my Discord? What are you talking about? What, because I haven't been in there for a long time? Sorry. Do you guys need me to send another link? Okay, well, okay. I posted a link. I'm going to post it again because I think what's happening here is because the link expires after 7 days. So I don't know if he's posting one that he had copied and saved. Okay. So there it is. There's the Discord again, and scroll on down to the watch along under the voice channels, and we will watch UHF. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a little rough for me because I don't want to tear everything down. So I'm going to have to sit in this fucking chair in order to be a part of this. But I need to use the facilities, and I'm going to grab some snacks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave. I'm going to end this stream and make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. And then I'll be in the Discord in a few minutes. Probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I would say 10 minutes max, but probably less than 10 minutes. Just I'd also think probably more than 5. So whatever that means to you or something. I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch UHF together in the Discord. And then something, whatever. I don't know. What am I saying? I don't know. Help me. Ah. All right. So there we go. There we go. There we go. All rise. Court is now adjourned. Yes. Yes. All right. Cool. Tight. Well, everybody, thank you for listening to my bizarro rant. I love it when I don't have anything planned and we just go full ADHD stream of consciousness. I appreciate that. It's very fun. So I don't know. I was going to try to say something clever and then I forgot. Surprise. So join the Discord. The link is there. Join the Discord and I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay. Bye. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
To an end, stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold our nights to you. Walking out until daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold our nights to you. Holy goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.